What in the wild world is going on here? Where am I? I am Mushroom Land. Super Mario Brothers. Nope, Nauvoo Temple. It's a morning. I made it. Yesterday I did not. I did not make it here yesterday for sunrise. Because the alarm didn't go off, but it did this time, and it's chilly. It's 45 degrees. And it's got this wind that's just a biting wind. So it's not just 45, but it's a cold 45. Cold 45. And freaking mushrooms. I was like, what do they got going over there? Little tiny little, what was I thinking? I was sitting over there thinking, oh, they got little memorials on the ground. Little things popping up. No, there can't be mushrooms. There's too many of them. They're mushrooms. So yesterday, it rained all day and barely got a sunset in with some clouds. And today, I was like, oh, hey, look, it's probably not going to be so cloudy. And not very cloudy. No, not too many clouds today. All right, well, I'm going to go do some spots. I drove around the other night, all around town, looking for views of the temple. So I got 3 in mind away from the temple. And now I've come to play with the horsies. Hi, horsey. Say hi to the internet. All your friends, you're the only one that came. How friendly are you? Shall I pet thee? Let me try. Are you gonna be pet? No? Are you disinterested with me anymore? I failed. Okay, recap. Nauvoo. Trying to find some other things to take pictures of. Horsey rejected me. Black horsey's coming though. Come here, black horsey. White horsey, come here. Don't reject me again. Oh, contact. There's been contact. I feel so unrejected. Is that a word? Now everyone wants a piece of this. Come, you horses. Come, you shall get a bit of your JARVIE. Oh, no. You'll have none of that. Yeah, don't get too close. That's electrical wire. No, don't do it. Don't touch it. Nothing like a quiet, peaceful drive on a Sunday morning around town. No cars around. Just me and the horsies. And looking for... There's one of these buildings can be considered a religious building. I did pictures of the 70s halls just a minute or two ago. Some of these are private residences. It's just a nice little day in Nauvoo. 'Cause it's a brick yard. Yeah. I think my family came here years and years ago, and I remember it because we had a brick that said Nauvoo on it. And I think they make bricks here. I wonder if they still do it. Anyone report to let us know if they give you bricks, like they make these bricks and give them to you? I think it's pretty cool. Brick yard. Okay, I'm back to the weird little mushroom thingies that you saw at the beginning. I took some awesome pictures. And it's fitting that I lazily stay in the car for this next story. Let's go over to this side of the road. Holy bright. It was, I don't know, 3-4 years ago that I was driving around Nauvoo because I came to do a wedding here. Let me tell you about this wedding. The day before the wedding, there was a ice storm and left like a good chunk of ice all over everything. The day of the wedding, we were blessed. It was like 32 degrees. Oh yes, beautiful. Because the next day, when you put it all in comparison, the next day was -4. So it's fitting that I stayed lazily in the car to tell a story because I stayed in the car that whole day. And I took a picture, I rolled back and forth. I was like, oh, no, not quite. Got to put this church in the right spot right there. And I had a pretty wide angle, got the whole tree, got some lots of blue sky with that, you know, frozen trees. And I snap. And I wasn't even taking temple pictures back then. It wasn't my thing yet. And yes, so the next thing you know, in December, it's going to be in the LDS Church's main publication, the Ensign. So look for it, and in December, I'm sure I'll post it. And yeah, that's my story of the Nauvoo picture. And I've taken some again, but it wasn't near as cool. And it's like, oh, I'm a much better photographer now. Why can't I take a better picture? Because sometimes it's about timing and light, and sometimes, okay, it's always about that. Okay. So this is a big steeple here. I don't know, I think they say this is maybe one of the tallest churches in Iowa, or tallest steeple, or tallest something or other. Anyways, I'm back in Keokuk. Keokuk is interesting. It's pretty old. That's my thoughts on it. I took some pretty cool pictures of it last night. Didn't really vlog on it because it was so dark. See, some of my favorite stuff and my most interesting things to share are at night when it's dark. And it's hard to vlog about it. So I'll just tell you the next day. So if I take really awesome pictures one day, watch the vlog the next day to get a little bit more about it. Maybe check that out. Maybe I'm just tricking you. Okay, so I packed everything up. This is my first extended stay, couple days stay in a location. I was parked right there, and this is a cul-de-sac. This is a dead end, and I made it. I planned for it the other day. Basically, I have to say, if my car can turn around without having to do a three-point, I can't do three-point turns with this thing, at least not yet. If I can do a turnaround, then so can this, and that's convenient to know. And I made it, so off we go. I'm gonna find a gas station in Iowa because it's much cheaper gas in Iowa than Illinois. Just little travel tidbits along the way, because Illinois taxes are amazingly not as good as Iowa, I guess. All right, yeah, I'm pretty happy about that turnaround. Just simple joys in life. Well, I thought I'd stop off at Carthage Jail, and here we are in the dark, I guess they call it the dungeon room, and just did a little tour with a gentleman here. And now I'm taking some pictures, which is a lot of fun in the dark when you got a tripod. It's just a really super pleasant drive today. Just easy, I'm not tired. It's pretty, it's not difficult, there's no huge hills, I'm not being rushed by anyone behind me. It's like a lazy Sunday drive, and I'm like going the speed limit. It's just, and there's things to take pictures of, just like boop boop as I drive even. Nothing like super spectacular, eye-opening, but it's all just really nice. And for some strange reason, for another random reason, I end up in Dewey, Illinois. It's pretty random, but I was gonna go to, it had no place to go. I'm headed towards Columbus, and I didn't really know where else to go, and there's a dog barking at me. Hopefully he's chained up so he doesn't come eat me. And the guy going into church is giving me he waved. He didn't think I was too scary. I've got a nice haircut, right?